Absolutely. One of those sneaky events, if you will. The precip amounts are going to be fairly light. It's just we get into the situation where it's a little bit warmer aloft, but pretty chilly at the surface. So that freezing drizzle could sneak up on you and create a couple of slick and slippery spots. A lot of our road department's already on top of it. Salt brine, I've seen it already laid down. I think for the vast majority of us, we'll be okay. But as we head into the overnight hours and certainly into the early morning hours of our Thursday, you're not going to be able to see it. It's dark outside, so it's just going to be good to use a little extra caution and care. This afternoon, a chance for a few light flurries, light snow showers. I do see it on radar right now. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, not a lot of that is making it to the ground. Later this evening, however, becomes more of a wintry mix. We look for some light snow up to the north, more of a freezing drizzle near and south of Interstate 94. And then as we wake up tomorrow morning, we transition more to this patchy fog, maybe some spotty freezing drizzle out there. And then by tomorrow afternoon, boy, do those winds pick up, gusts to as high as 40 miles per hour. So I'm not too terribly concerned about us seeing a lot in the way of rainfall. It's these two right here, freezing rain, sleet. We get more of that warm air to encapsulate the upper levels. That freezing rain, more of that rain freezes on contact, and that creates that light glaze of ice. Sleet, we have some warming in the upper levels of the atmosphere, but there's a lot of time for it to refreeze, and so we get those ice pellets. And then, of course, if you're a little bit farther to the north, the atmosphere might be completely below freezing all the way through the depth of the atmosphere, so this is going to come down more so as some snow. Right now, you can see on Storm4 Max radar, some of that snow is trying to get into the southern tier of our viewing area, but I zoom in, use the radar at the National Weather Service office, not showing up at all. That tells me not a lot of moisture here in the low levels of the atmosphere. Cloud deck pretty high, so it is not making it to the ground. 26 degrees in Milwaukee, that easterly wind at about 14 miles per hour. We're at 28 in Racine, 31 in Kenosha, mid and upper 20s farther to the north and west. These winds coming out of the south and the east, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Once the system passes us, we're going to switch things out of the west, and boy, will it be breezy tomorrow. So for the rest of today, we transition from this very slim chance for a couple of flurries, more so to that freezing drizzle. We saturate the atmosphere just enough to bring in that chance of some sleet, some freezing rain. That's where the pink is. It could be either or. Notice that most of us farther to the north, I'm talking Fond du Lac, Sheboygan, all the way into central and northern Wisconsin, it's all snow. For the southern and southeastern sections of Wisconsin, this is mainly going to be one of those true wintry mix events. After that, northwest winds take hold. Tomorrow going to be quite breezy. So if you're joining us from areas really in the northern sections of our area, snow, perhaps some sleet, less than an inch. I'm not too terribly concerned about high accumulations. Rather, freezing rain, some sleet expected across the southern tier of our area. And just to back this up with the snowfall amounts, look at this, only maybe a couple tenths of an inch of snowfall accumulation. When we're talking about ice, anywhere between about 0.05 to maybe a tenth of an inch of freezing rain accumulation. So enough to maybe slicken the roadways up. After that, we're looking ahead to the weekend, Saturday into Sunday, our next opportunity for some snowfall. Most of this across central Wisconsin. We'll watch the track of that system very carefully, but just something to keep in the back of mind. Otherwise, heading into next week, temperatures in the 20s. So that's your Storm Team forecast. I'll be right back after a quick break.